Okay, guys, we are in March. Yes, we are in March. What better way to celebrate March with dragons? That's right. March Madness is kicking in, and we already have a long term with college basketball and all. But Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid episode 10 has defined the madness of Christmas. That's right. Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid episode 10 has demonstrated a Christmas episode filled with wonderful fantasies, references, and a little bit of fan service to make us all galore in the vast glory of the Christmas edition of Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. So, and to me, they're celebrating their first Christmas. Who you thought? Now, I like to kick things off how the storyline progressed with this. So basically, Kana and Toru was, shopping, and all of a sudden, one of the owners who knows Taru has injured himself. And normally people at the shopping district would normally do a Christmas play for the senior people. With Christmas plays like 12 Days of Christmas, or a musical, The 12 Days of Christmas, or do the Nutcracker, or whatever. This was Taru's moment. So Taru, with a band of dragons, helped her, and with two little friends, the shiny ball spot guy and the fucking Shota, which I can't stand, they're working together to make a play, a Christmas play. And then everybody had ideas, but then there was one particular play called Match Girl, something with matches. It's basically, the storyline was just basically, you take matches and light it up, and then you see your grandmother, and you keep lining up, and then all of a sudden, as sad as this descend to heaven. Taru, on the other hand, made it so sinister by saying, "Oh, does the grandmother strangle her?" I'm like, no, that's not how it works. But that's just Taru's fantasy. So, with the help of again, with all the dragons, two of them, it was demonstrating the value of teamwork and a lot of boob motion in this. Fortunately, it was great to emphasize. But here's the thing: when they describe it as a little girl, you don't put Sota in this. I mean, I know what everybody's saying. Sota looks like a girl, but he's a boy. Yes, trap characters already been activated. Launch the button is already being activated, and he already looked like a trap character. So Loka, being the big-breasted girl herself, she literally have Sota dressed up as a girl. And let's be honest, guys, when you look at Sota, tell me he doesn't even look like a girl. From seeing that, reminds me of Magical Girl Raising Project. When we found out that Magic Girl is actually the boy who's playing as a magical girl. Or when you watch Nambaka, where the bald guy's brother is actually it's a boy wearing girl dress. It's like that. That's what he is. But I'm like, okay, if you're auditioning for a little girl, why don't you have the most adorable little dragon of all time? Kana. Duh. Kana's the little girl, the adorable one. And seeing her with the little matches. That turns the Ricos on. It turned that little girl on, fainted. It turned her on. So now that we gotta play, we gotta do auditions. And Elma, being the director she is, how the fuck you're gonna have Loka back in the days, the beach episode with the fan service of her black outfit, which we all remember, that bodacious fan service, like, oh my god. Yeah, they brought that back. And honest to God, they made her the bustiest grandma looking ever. I mean, she's better than Tsunade from Naruto. Can we all agree on that? I mean, I don't want to go too negative, but if it's between the grandmas, between Tsunade and Loka got the best body figure, so Loka wins. But they wanted to emphasize the play, and Fafnir is being a weeb in this episode. I mean, living with an otaku and getting him so fantasized about magical girls, Sailor Moon, Magical Raisin Project, Magical Madoka. He fantasized that too much of that he actually decided, let's make the play more relatable. Let's make the play more dangerous and funny. So that's what they did. So they went to the senior home. Now these senior people don't have a clue what's going on. So you got Sota out of nowhere dressing up like those anime winter people, just with the hats, and just, hey, let's talk. I mean, the play began. The play was really good. But then you got, here comes Fafnir dressing up like this Overlord character. Yes, if you guys watch Overlord, look at it. He looked like this Overlord character. I'm like, oh no, this is a reference, Overlord. And I'm like, oh my gosh, please watch Overlord. And please, tell me you don't see that. But he does. So he grants people magical powers. He transformed Kana to a magical girl. And he transformed Sota into a magical girl as well. Wait, did Sota just said he wants to become a magical girl? Sometimes I question Sota, is he gay or not? I mean, I respect the gays and all, but I got a feeling that Sota is gay. I really do. I really do. Or he's just a confused boy who doesn't hit puberty or don't understand the hormones of his little thing, I get it. Now, play went really good until you got Loka becoming a magical fairy with her boost motion, and then seeing people just like this. Yeah, they just like up and down like slow motion, like, oh, this okay. And the fight scene was good. And then you got Elma who dressing up like some 47 Ronin 47 crap. And I'm like, oh my god. And they put the real life graphics in this. They put the actual magic into this, the actual fire, and the magical girl rod thing, like some Sailor Moon, like kind of pulling off some Sailor Moon. But it was just like, oh, okay. The seeing people don't get it. But I understand. They just see like this is some graphic, like, animation type thing where it's just like, oh, they're using fire. I like it. You see what I mean? Their mind don't see it. But in them, it's like, oh, they're just using graphic paper or whatever, all that stuff. And that's pretty good. Now, while this episode is really good, they even had kind of discussing about Santa Claus. Yes, when you have little kids and you want to tell them about Santa Claus, that's fine. But don't take it too personal with Kana. I mean, Kana, she built a chimney in the apartment. How do you build a chimney in an apartment? With fire, with the fire there, and Kana sleeping by it, and I'm like, oh my god. And what makes matter worse is that Kana got this wall designed by, I'm a good girl, come inside here, this and that, and I'm like, no, you letting pedophile get in there, man. You're gonna let pedophiles get inside the chimney. You put all these decorations like, I'm a good girl, come inside the chimney, it's safe, and I'm like, no, you're bringing perverts into the house. You don't do that. And then Kana, like, was trying to look in the presents, but then she's like staying up until Santa Claus comes. I'm like, she really wants to see the bloody Santa Claus for real. And I understand Kobayashi being like a parent that she is, putting a present into her stocking to prove that, oh, Santa Claus is real, all that stuff. But speaking of presents, Kobayashi got like a little weird looking vibrator present. It was so blurry. We all know what it is. And the most adorable thing ever, which brought it to tears a little bit, was Kobayashi gave a dragon scarf to Taru in her dragon form. She tied it around her and she was just flying around in the beautiness. That's what this episode was about. Christmas is being together, being the person you care about, being the person you love. Oh, doesn't matter. But Christmas is all about, once again, being together with the people you have rivals with and the people you hate or the people you love. Either way, great Christmas episode. So, next week, episode 11, we're almost done with this episode. We're almost done. I wish it didn't end. But if you read the manga or so on, or if you want to rewatch it, go right ahead. But after 10 episodes, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. And I consider this show is the best winter anime of 2017 by far. So again, tune in next week for episode 11.